I'm Caitlin, and I'm here on behalf of my business, Kate's Lens. I am a photographer, videographer, and so many more things. This is not how I intended to participate in the summit at all, but funny thing is, this is how I'm going to take up space today. And that is what my topic is all about, and the irony is definitely not lost on me. So my topic is, it has morphed, and I would like to tell a little story of how committing to this summit in this alone has benefited my life in a really beautiful way. My words are a little bit lost right now, but I'm going to do my best, and I might even cut that out because I do have the ability. I chose to not show up live because I can't be live in this space right now. Anyways, I'm going to continue now. So, committing to the summit impacted me in a beautiful way. I called Rochelle tonight and I said, can we compromise? Can I drop out of this and create a non-live piece for Goddess Camp? Because I'm embarrassed to say that I can't do this, and I committed to this knowing I would be nervous. The imposter syndrome was very strong, but I committed. I was just like, yeah, I'll do it. And then my topic has been morphing, and as more things have been happening in my life that are massively out of my control and extremely challenging, so is my speech. I've been in my notes rewriting. And tonight when I said I can't do this live, I can't show up, Rochelle encouraged me to do a little piece, whatever you can, a presentation in Canva, some pictures, and I was like, you know what I can do audio, and I might even add pictures to this, so there's a visual. If I have time, I'm running out of time. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to do anything, and then I reopened the email from Jackie, and I read what Jackie and Rochelle had lovingly pressured me into titling and summarizing what I was going to talk about, and that is taking up space. Co-creating is the art of photography. Using self-responsibility and collaboration to let yourself be seen. And I was just, that's the medicine that I am in right now. How am I going to let myself be seen when I don't want to be seen? And how can I teach people about this when I can't even show up live? So, in the present. Wow, what does that mean? To elaborate, with the knowledge that I had committed to this, each situation that slapped me across the face this week, to be quite frank, I was like, wow, this relates in this way, and this relates in this way, and wow, I have so much to say and so much to talk about taking up space. And I don't know that much of it has to do with photography. And that's where I'm at now. So I'm going to pause. The big question that was surfacing this last little while was, what do I have to say? Why should I take up your space? What do I have to offer besides imposter syndrome and awkwardness? I am a Cap rising with 4 other planets in Capricorn, and for those that might not be astrologically fluent, I'm often told that that means that I am suited for a leadership role and to be teaching, stuff of that sort of thing. And I never resonated with that. Like, I hate public speaking. I really struggle with my words. I have a lot in my head and I'm able to write, but to speak them is really difficult. So I shifted my narrative this week, and it was in a moment in my car, like it always is, and I found my Capricorn energy, and I created this archetype that I will associate with Capricorn from now on, because it resonates with me, and Capricorn to me is the cycle breaker. I'm here with my horns and I'm breaking the cycle, and it is hard. It's hard to be the one who doesn't take the easy path, because there's no satisfaction in that for me. I mean, there is, but I'm always looking for more meaning. I'm always looking to break the cycle, and that has been very relevant in my life for the past 6 months. And so the cycle breaker is about claiming your space, taking it up, maybe not even bravely at first, but standing in your truth, regardless of what people say. To be put very briefly, it is about radical self-responsibility. And relating back to photography, finally, when it comes to photography, the cycle that I am breaking is chasing perfection. This came to light long before I had resonated with the Capricorn cycle breaker. Actually, last year at Goddess Camp, I was asked to photograph, really with no direction or expectation. I was just invited to the space, and I really shifted into the role of witness. And the art that came out of that changed my life, because I realized I don't have to, nor do I want to be directing clients in front of the lens. I rather need to make an atmosphere where they feel comfortable taking up space as they are. And that is really uncomfortable, and it feels hypocritical to say right now, but also potent. It's a very potent lesson, because I'm feeling that discomfort that maybe I'm pushing my clients to feel. Taking up space, maybe when you're not ready, maybe when you're not happy with your body image and you're struggling with body image issues, or nervousness, fear, just years of conditioning stopping you from taking up space. It is all relevant. So I wrote that little bit before this had happened. Prior to Goddess Camp last year, my role behind the camera was really that of director, and it just didn't feel right. I wasn't feeling any fuel to my fire. I was just feeling drained after doing family sessions, and I would write down all these prompts, and I would prompt families into interacting, and it felt so inauthentic, because it was. And while some families or some clients really played that part well, others didn't enjoy it, and I didn't enjoy it, and I didn't understand why at the time. Now I do. So upon reevaluating the process, the words co-creation or co-create and collaboration really played a role. How can we work together? And my first priority is always to witness your humanness. How will you show up? And this is really hard to elaborate on, because we're all so unique. And yeah, I've gotten a hard dose of my own speakings, because it is hard to vulnerably be human. And I understand that very well in this moment. So how do we take up space in a photo session? For those that may find this more challenging, I might gently invite you to move. We might play with props. There's a lot of play involved, and there is a lot of room for talking and getting comfortable with one another, getting to know each other, and almost always there's this magical flow that even I don't really know how it gets created, but it just does, and it's a beautiful trust that is very quickly built. And I don't understand fully how it works. I just know that it does. Sometimes we might play music together. You pick a song. I always let the clients pick the songs. At the end of the day, we are in the era of AI portraits, Photoshop and filters, selfies and phone cameras that distort human features beyond recognition. And this is what's becoming normal to our eyes. It's already here. Like, this is normal now. And I see this and I want to run the other direction. And I'm inviting you to run with me. Let's go dance in the forest and co-create beautiful images of your humanness. And I would like to thank you for inviting me into your space today when I am feeling very vulnerable and ill-equipped to speak about all of this. Thank you.